Hello Capricorn, and welcome to the first couples weekly love reading of 2019. My dear Cappies, how are you all faring after that new moon eclipse in our sign? I tell you what, it was interesting for me, I've got to be honest. So we're not quite through the woods yet. As I'm filming this, this is a weekly love reading for Capricorn couples from the 16th to the 22nd, and we have a full moon total lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo on the 21st. So it's going to be really interesting to see what you guys are closing out for Capricorns in couples, because that's what the full moon eclipse is all about, closing out one way of being. If you're not sure how that affects Capricorns, you can go have a look at the annual 2019 reading that I've done, because I talk about it a lot there and how it affects you for the year ahead. Now, quick channel update, and then I'll get into the reading. I am available for private readings again. You can find all the details in the description bar below. I'm mentioning this particularly because there are only 2 more weeks available for the full annual 2019 forecast. So if you are interested in getting that for yourself for the year ahead, 2 more weeks, getting quick, because they tend to book out pretty fast. Secondly, massive shout out to Justin from Ipswich. Hey Justin, who sent in this image, the thumbnail image that I've used for all the videos. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go have a look at the video I posted just before Christmas. I asked everyone to get involved, send a picture of your hometown, where you're from. I thought it would be kind of a cool way to share the world, the crazy world that we live in and where everyone's at. So Justin sent in this picture of Ipswich. It's a cracker. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get started. We start off this week, Capricorn couples, with the 2 of Pentacles. Finding balance, juggling. Crap, that's so funny. Do you know, I always laugh because sometimes I read the bottom of the deck, right? This is the card that shows you the energy that you have as you're coming into this period. You have the 2 of Swords here already. So this speaks about juggling, trying to find balance, right? Needing to make a choice. You also have the 2 of Swords, which needs needing to make a choice. And then you also have underneath that the 2 of Wands. On top of that, you have the High Priestess, which also comes out as the major arcana of 2. So you've got 2. Sorry, my big fingers are in the way. 2, 2, 2, and if you just needed any more confirmation, 2. Look at that. Trump 2s. Trump 2s? Is that 4? Wow. That's pretty intense, right? Of the messages that are coming through. It just shows me that when it comes to you guys that are in committed relationships, you're really, I feel like, at this crossroads about where you're going in your relationship, okay? But most importantly, this is a reading for love, but I also like to talk about money, because Venus rules both love, money, and beauty. And this is the card of juggling, right? So this could be a week where finances could be a little bit difficult for you guys, okay? The energy's around for all Capricorns, but for those in couples, I feel like maybe Christmas was a little bit more intense than you expected and you've spent a lot. So money's coming in, money's going out, this kind of yo-yo effect. But look, other than money, maybe it's you're juggling 2 things. Maybe you're juggling a career and a side business, or 2 side businesses, 2 side projects if you're retired. Could be juggling uni and full-time work. Or it could very well be juggling the responsibilities of being a new parent and, a committed relationship, because I do have a child here. I have a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I also have a younger air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, if you don't have children in your life, don't fret, because they can mean other things, but I just wanted to call them out. You start off this week, Capricorn, my lovely Capricorns that are in couples, with the 10 of Cups coupled with the Princess of Swords, right? So it's like, this is emotional abundance, emotional content. I really like this feeling, this description of this card is the feeling of being content, of being emotionally satisfied, just being like that Cheshire cat from Alice in Wonderland, where he's like very completely happy, everything's coming in for him. And then you can kind of see the illustrations on this card. I think there is a cat. Yeah, look at that. Looks like a Bengal. I have to call this out. I don't know, Mum, if you're watching this, but I just said today that I wanted one of these cats, so I think that's quite funny. I didn't even realize that was on this card. That's my power of manifestation. You watch as I draw one of them into me. But it's, you know, a card of, we digress, a card of emotional contentment, a balance, harmony, really trying to find that within your relationship, or actually having that within your relationship. Now, the Page of Swords can speak about getting clarity. Maybe you need to have that realization that the relationship you're in, the connection you're in, is actually a good one. Because at the bottom of this, I have the Nine of Swords. This is a card of anxiety. You can look at the card, look at how bleak it is. I'm trying to actually look at the illustration for you so I can give you more description. But if you have a look, she's covered in spiders and there's a snake around her and she's feeling just overwhelmed. In traditional tarot, this shows someone that's like literally sat up in bed, like from a bad dream. It's like they've woken up and like, what's going on? You know, where am I? That kind of feeling. It's the worst feeling ever. But I feel like, you know, maybe you're feeling anxious about this connection. Maybe you're feeling anxious about juggling between responsibilities of home and work life. However it plays out for you, I feel like you're juggling this week, Capricorn, okay? And for those that are cross-watching for their Cappy partners, just kind of try and give them a little bit of space as they come up to this eclipse season. Because this lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo is going to close out something for you, Capricorn, okay? As you get closer to that eclipse, you have the card of the High Priestess and the Two of Swords. Now, the High Priestess speaks about deep knowing, intuition, very, very spiritual kind of woman. Maybe this represents you, Capricorn. Maybe this represents your partner. Typically, I do see it as a card of Pisces or Taurus. But the Two of Swords speaks about indecision, like mental indecision, which way to go, what am I doing, needing to kind of trust your gut. Now, I have mentioned this in a few signs because it's been coming up, although I don't see it a lot in your sign, Capricorn, but I am going to call it. It could be that maybe you have 2 kids and you're torn between being a good parent and going out and doing something on your own, okay? Maybe you're really like at that point where you're feeling a pull to your higher calling and you're torn between the responsibilities of being a good parent, you know, to your partner, and then also trying to build something, because I do see you know, 2 children here. For others of you, the pages can also represent their messages. They're the messengers of the tarot, okay? So maybe you're getting clarity on the fact that your relationship is actually really fulfilling and it actually brings you a lot. And maybe you need to spend a little bit more time there and less time with work. And I don't know if you guys do, the ones that subscribe to me will know, but I talked about that a lot in the Capricorn 2019 forecast with the Capricorn and Cancer eclipses. After this Leo one on the 21st of Jan, we are going to have that push and pull between our work responsibilities and our home and family and romantic life, okay? So you're going to feel very much this yo-yo kind of effect. And maybe that's what this full moon is asking you to do, spend some more time at home. You could also be receiving an offer, a job offer, or something to do with money. Maybe it's someone offering you, like I said, another project. Maybe it's a promotion. There could be a promotion for some of you coming in. Whatever it is, you're the only sign so far in all of these readings for the couples to get the Fool. Taking a leap of faith, wanting to begin something new. This also represents Aries for me. But what's interesting is we say taking a leap of faith because if you have a look, the way it's illustrated in this deck, just love this deck, you can see like there's like all these little traps. It's like if you take one step forward, you're going to get a diamond, but you're going to lose your foot. If you go this way, you're going to get nothing. It's kind of like that trusting blind faith, okay, stepping into the unknown. What's interesting is that you have the Hanged Man at the bottom of this, but it's in the reverse. So it's no longer being in limbo. It's having the clarity that you need and how to proceed. I really feel in my gut, you know, 2 of Wands underneath, 2 of Pentacles, money, career, 2 of Swords, mental. I'm not seeing the 2 of Cups. I am seeing the 10 of Cups. But I feel like this has a lot to do with whatever you're creating in the world, Capricorn, and really needing to make a decision on which way you're going. It could very well be for some of you that as you get to this Leo full moon lunar eclipse, that you decide to quit a job or you decide to quit a side project and go for one or the other and make a choice and focus on one. Either way, I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of financial security and reward. This risk, this leap of faith that you're taking, that you're no longer stressing about, you're just going to go for it. and it could be very fulfilling to you as well. Now, I know this is a couple's love reading, but I've got to call it as I see it, and it looks like it's a week of work for you, Capricorn. Not surprising, you're Capricorn, right? I didn't ask the question yet. Thank you, cheeky monkeys. They're being so cheeky tonight. I keep asking for one card and I'm getting 2 and 3. Additional guidance for Capricorn couples, please, from the 16th to the 22nd of January. Thank you. That's weird. Didn't I say that the full moon lunar eclipse is on the 21st? Bum, 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 bum. 21st. I don't know why. I was just saying that and showing that to you. Oh, I'm such a nerd sometimes. Okay, clean it up. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away that which is no longer needed. And the relationship message says, time to clear the air, take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours, and to clean up the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish. So it's really interesting because, you know, I did mention that past exes could be coming up and rearing their heads for you, Capricorn. And I see that that could be the case here. Maybe it's your partner's ex that comes back. Maybe it's your ex, but whatever it is, the message of this card as you're getting to that eclipse and that full moon is about release and letting go, and also about having a really open conversation with your partner about your role and whatever's been a challenge for you guys in the past 2 years. If you've been together that long, if you're new, don't really pay too much attention to me, but for those that have been together for quite some time, the really long, deep marriages, especially for some of my regular clients that are watching, this is your opportune time. It's time to forgive and let go, okay? You know who I'm talking to. I know you're listening. It's time to forgive and let go so that you can move together, because I've mentioned this, it's going to be a really big year for Capricorns, and you need to have stability when it comes to this stuff, okay? Trust your intuition, yeah? At the very end, I just want to mention this also could be a very, very strong twin flame connection, okay? I wish you much love and light. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.